It was recording it the other end. All right, so I've got a pre-rolled slab. It's about 3 pounds of clay that we extended lengthwise. We wanted it to be wider than a sheet of paper or thereabouts. It's okay if it's not perfect. This is going to work just fine. How thick is this slab of clay? For this tile project, I typically recommend that it be about 1/4 of an inch, but my window on my guide is somewhere between 1/8 of an inch and 3/8 of an inch, and that's going to be essentially perfect. Wonderful. After you roll your slab of clay, you want to get your smooth rib and you want to even everything out. Make sure that it's nice and pretty. If you do not do this part, the texture from the canvas will definitely transfer and you will be able to see that. Clay also really likes to be compressed. It ends up looking really, really nice. Before you do anything else, before you roll your slab, you should have traced your image with a water-based marker. You looking for the markers? If you do not use water-based, if you use something like a Sharpie, it will not transfer, so it has to be a water-based marker. I'm going to show you what this looks like. This image right here by itself is non-directional. It is symmetrical. It is not going to make a difference, but these letters are directional, so it's going to read incorrectly when I transfer. All right, so now here's the process for completing the tile. We take our ink side down, and we get our image into the spot. What you got, Chris? Sure. We take our smooth rib, and we are going to transfer our ink, our water-based marker. Now, depending on what your tile is going to look like, if it's going to be squared or rectangled, we have to do a couple of quick things. We're going to get rid of all the extra stuff now so we don't have to do it later. It'll also make it easier. Hang tight a minute, please. What's up? Not after you glaze it, no. This stuff is perfectly fine. It can go right back in your bag. Wedge it, use it again. We're going to leave that right there. We're going to do a couple of quick transfers. Switcheroos. Small panel, right on top. Cake flip style. Then our last flip is going to be on top of plastic so that it can separate and we can let it dry if we need to. So a panel inside a bag, we place it right on top. Cake flip. So now we don't have to handle our project. We don't want to mess with the edges. We want it to be nice and clean and pretty. So I can peel this back. If you wait too long for this step, the paper is going to get stuck to it really, really badly. And we're going to have an issue with the paper being stuck. Not a huge issue, it's just going to kind of get in the way. And you can see what happened with my word, water-based. It ended up printing backwards. If you are going to use text, you have to print your text so that it looks like this, so that when it transfers properly. I like a soft corner, so I'm going to soften up that edge right there, just like so, using the edge of my finger, light pressure. And now at this point with this project, we are officially done until it has set up to the point where it will not sag, it will not take a fingerprint, it will not lose its shape if I rest my hand on top of it. So it's going to be about 24 hours in your cabinet. It should be perfect. Next video is going to show you how to carve everything. Thanks.